MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Eric Lauer is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
First pitch, 7:07.
Now here's the pitch. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. Three and 1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So here's Jeff McNeil. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Battle pitch. The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Ramos has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Now a curveball misses inside. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Ramos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mets 2, the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Marcus Stroman will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Popped him up. Rosario over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Brock Holt now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got 8 hits in 28 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And they start him out away with a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Holt playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
One out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. In is Christian Yelich, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Stroman looks in. Here it is on 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 for Christian Yelich. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Keston Hiura stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 home clips the zone low and outside for a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The 1-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Omar Narvaez would be next. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. high and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. From the stretch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Brewers strand one. They trail it here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First offering on its way.
That's the ball.
There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. No outs, nobody on. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Batting up, the pitcher, Marcus Stroman.
Into the box, Marcus Stroman. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Stepping in now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, hope for one, and safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they want to score that.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So digging in now, Jeff McNeil, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 3-0 New York.
Leading off for the Brewers, the captain, Omar Narvaez.
First pitch on its way. Now here's his swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer here in the series, and the Brewers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 score.
See this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Stroman isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
Here's Eric Sogard. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Here it comes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Justin Smoke, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That one's in there. 3-1.
Count for 3-1.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runners on first with one down. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Eric Lauer, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. Two out with the man at first. Line drive to left. Cespedes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pete Alonso. He drew a walk his first time up.
Pete Alonso.
Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Pete Alonso goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Conforto.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home. There's a fastball that misses. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Here's the left fielder, Cespedes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. 3rd inning here, 3-1 our score. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Grounded to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain.
Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. And there's one down now.
Now batting, shortstop,
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
the batter, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Stroman steps into the windup. Here it comes. And that misses low and away, ball one.
Hey, a two-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Very high, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now. The 2-1
is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And the count will be full. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail it here 3-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, J.D.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Nimmo, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So now to the plate, Marcus Stroman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The pitch.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. The count now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
To the plate now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Two-one, here it is. Now that's popped up. Hira in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Popped him up. Smoke moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets lead 1, and it's still 3-1. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Keston Hira. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And now a pitch on the way. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
And he misses there. 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Nimmo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So here is Avisail Garcia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Down the 3rd baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ball 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Stroman looks in. Here's his offering. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. 2 out, nobody on.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score holds. It's 3-1. J.P. Fireisen, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 76. J.P. Fireisen.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman. Number 6.
Come on now, let's get a game right here.
First pitch of the at-bat.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Ready with the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2. Come on now, give me a break. That's
Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Pete Alonso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Here's the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's out there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. 2 out with the man at first. Hit to first, right to him. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
The third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 12,
So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ryan Braun will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Short, hit hard. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Brewers 1. David Phelps takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, David Phelps.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Cespedes. His first homer so far in the series, and the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
J.D. Davis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Base is empty here with nobody out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Yelich. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Striding into the box, Brandon Nimmo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here now the 2-2.
Okay.
One out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Marcus Stroman. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now a 4-1 Mets lead. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. We'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Brock Holt, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch.
No, that's down.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Stroman comes set. Here's the delivery. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. They trail it 4-1. Knable is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Corey Knable.
So stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Yelich. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point.
Come on now.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 on its way. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Conforto.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in the outfielder, Michael Conforto. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to center field. Kane going back at the track. The wall. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Dan, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Corbin Burns enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hiura takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So here's Cespedes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
3 runs already home here. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws isn't.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Brewers 1. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The back, the third baseman, Aaron.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Eric Sogard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A bouncer up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 7-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alex Claudio is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tyrone Taylor will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 15.
So coming to the plate, J.D. Davis. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 pitch. Claudio, a native of Puerto Rico. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Now in the box, Brandon Nimmo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So here's the Mets pitcher, Marcus Stroman. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, This pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're on top 7-1. Paul Sewald is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Here's Justin Smoke now. It was a walk in his last trip.
The first baseman, Justin Smoke.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Taylor, a California-born ball player, normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. 1-1, and it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Right back at him and off his glove. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cespedes is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
First delivery to him on the way. Christian Yelich comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. Rosario brings it in. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Josh Hader enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
From the stretch, here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of this series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
the right fielder.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. Hader, a 25-year-old who was selected in the 19th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3. Waiting his turn on deck, Cespedes. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. One out, nobody on. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Cespedes striding in next as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Mets 8 and the Brewers 1. Justin Wilson enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Up next to Milwaukee, the catcher,
In now, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 1-0 pitch on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
now batting, the pitcher, Hader.
Jed Jerko will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Brewers. Number 5, Jed Jerko.
And this is on the outside corner for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. The second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
No te preocupes de los detalles, yo haré que todas las notas detalle. La gente sabe que somos de la calle.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Metropolitans take a 3-1 series lead and now look to clinch. Marcus Stroman pitches well enough to get the W. Eric Lauer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line.